Hello, my beautiful Virgo. This is V with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental earth game reading. Thank you so much for joining us here, and happy Pride Month. I hope y'all are having fun this month. Y'all make sure to continue to have fun and to be safe. Your cards are pulled. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all that information is in the description box below. Okay, so let's tap in, Virgo. Five of Cups with the Temperance. Yeah, you're in the process of releasing something from the past. Your emotions are still tied up. You tend to linger on that. It was something that was once fulfilling, but maybe you feel like you missed out, or maybe you missed the boat, or you missed the mark or something. It's something that didn't work out that the divine is trying to help you through with this Sagittarian energy. You could have said in your chart, you could have been dealing with a Sagittarius, or this is just that energy of, the archer, moving forward, pressing forward into the wilderness of life, and the divine is trying to help you release the past so that you can have a new adventure, so to speak. In the past, you put down all the burdens and you started to believe in yourself. You started to elevate into this beautiful Empress energy, okay? Venus, you started to love yourself. You started to take care of yourself. You started to see all the love around you in the earth. Maybe you spent a lot of time in nature. Maybe you spent a lot of time with like plants and trees and like children or something like that. Maybe you have children and you just started to love on them and started to allow that love to permeate into other kinds of love, because love comes in different ways. It's not just romance or friendship based. Like, love is everywhere, okay? And so maybe you started to see the love manifest everywhere, and then that became a part of you here. And with this Queen of Wands, you started feeling the love yourself. You glowed up here. I'm getting like maybe you changed your look, you changed your wardrobe, you changed the way you presented yourself to the world and how you showed up to the world. And this figure here has like little patches like of lighter skin, like that skin where you have like lighter patches. I think it's like vitiligo or something like that. But this is what this card has. Not that some of y'all might have something unique like that, but I'm getting that you have something that you consider a flaw, and now you see it as like one of your best unique traits that makes you you. Like, you're really standing out. And with this Empress, that was a building block to this beautiful energy here. Okay, you needed to have confidence in order to be the Empress. All right, so you're moving towards that energy, but there's still something lingering in your emotions here that the divine is trying to help you out. And so the Two of Pentacles, maybe like this, there was a King of Pentacles in your life, and maybe so this could be like a partner who held down the financial responsibilities, and so that's what that sort of energy is what like kept you there. Or maybe there's someone new in your life that is stable, that the divine is wanting you to appreciate. Okay. Justice with the Page of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles. So divine karma is coming in to help balance out this situation. But there's, on your part, I feel like you have to take some sort of action. You have to at least, with this Page of Swords, at least be able to see another way. Okay? I feel like take that first step. So if you're lingering on the past, in the past situation, maybe don't look at this person's social media. That's what I mean. Like, take a step in the direction, okay? Maybe it's hard, or maybe get rid of some things in your home that reminds you of them or something like that. But there's a new start that needs to happen, and the divine can bring it in. And maybe this is actually coins for you. So if you're depending on someone or something financially, the divine is saying they can help you, but you have to take the step to gain your own independence, to gain your own foundation. Maybe this is like a risk in a business move, something that they're telling you to do that will be lucrative, and it's up to you to like kind of put some sort of effort into it. Maybe write something, write a paper, write a grant letter, write a resume, write a CV or something like that. Or if this is like a love situation, maybe send a message, send a note, something like that. You have the Judgment with the Emperor here. Yeah, you have a match. Yep. So It's someone who's balanced, and it fell right over this temperance. Oh my gosh. They just showed me 2 angels. 2 of the angels on this card is surrounding this energy. So maybe something that they're trying to help you be patient with. Maybe this is something, like, I'm really getting that the ancestors are co-signing whatever this is. You're a match to this energy. Could be dealing with an Aries, or have Aries in your chart, or someone who's just like a boss who manages a business or something like that. But also manages their emotions really well. They're very balanced. But with this 4 of Swords and the 6 of Cups crossing it, maybe there's something that needs to be healed with this connection. If it's not this physical connection, maybe something in your past that's reminiscent of this connection that needs to be healed, so you can see this for what it is. But yeah, this is you're a badass being full of life, love, and possibility. So as you're moving forward, the divine just wants you to stand on that, knowing that you deserve the best, knowing that you are the best. Okay, and then that the best deserve the best. So there's other people out there who can match your energy. You just have to believe that. The path to your best self. Your best self is going to be different from someone else's best, Virgo. So it's like this energy of, you know, at times your shadow can be over analytical and overly critical. Okay, so of yourself first and foremost. So show up and do your best. All right, and I feel like maybe whatever the situation is, their best is going to look different than yours. But as long as it's like reciprocal energy, and you don't feel like you're diminishing your value or worth, maybe take the time to get to know this energy. Like, they're really highlighting this big cup here, right? Maybe some of y'all have children, and maybe y'all are concerned about that. Maybe y'all are at a crossroads to where this new person in your life, it's time for them to meet your children, and you're nervous about that or something. But something needs to be healed from something dealing with your past. Okay, we're going to move forward. So we have the Ace of Cups with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, new love is coming in, but first you have to continue to love yourself. All right, and then you will start to see the love externally. So like I said, not being so overly critical of yourself, because that's going to show outwardly. And you know, if you're doing that for every opportunity that comes, you're going to put an X on everything, because no one is perfect. No one is perfect, Virgo. No one or nothing is perfect. So it's bringing to mind like the jade stone. Some of y'all may like jade, or like are attracted to that stone, or a name is jade or something like that. But it's a green stone, which sort of reminds me of the heart chakra. And so the way they find authentic jade and fake jade, the way they can tell the difference is that fake jade is like absolutely perfect. There are no discrepancies within like the molecules. Everything is just absolutely perfect. And real jade has like different inflections and different shades, you know. And so it's like this energy of you want someone authentic, so you have to allow people to be who they are. And then of course you make the decision, but it's the quirks that you found in yourself. That's what makes you so beautiful. So the same thing with this personal opportunity. Everything may not be exactly as you think it should be, but as long this is a match here, I'm getting Emperor and Empress. So if it's a job, then it's a match. Okay, maybe you're like looking on the building like, oh, it's a fixer-upper kind of building, but you can fix it up. Okay, and if it's a person, I'm not getting like fixer-upper, because y'all are both an Emperor and Empress. I'm getting like maybe something from the past that you got to heal from, that maybe they're triggering you with or something like that. But I don't want to get stuck there. So the King of Swords with the Hanged One. Yeah. Time to get a new perspective on this situation. Okay? So that you can make a decision. So that you can move forward. And I'm feeling like the King of Swords came out because it's about being diplomatic in your speech. You can be direct and be gentle at the same time. And so you got the 2 of Cups with the 4 of Cups, Virgo. Yeah, you're afraid that the right person won't come to you, but the 2 of Cups is here. So it's like, if you're gonna nitpick everything, then you won't be able to see the person or situation when it comes. And so they have this like healing emblem. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like with this Leo energy here, I feel like you and this person have like healing energy, like y'all have beautiful hearts, or like if this is like a job situation, this is like something that speaks to your heart. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, the Divine is trying to help you realize that if you keep telling yourself like you want to be single, and you single and satisfied and happy, and any partnership is going to be manipulative, and you're going to end up walking away anyway to start over, like, even me saying that, you can feel how that's just like devil energy. You can feel how that's like fearful energy. You can feel the ego in that, trying to overly protect you. We need our ego in this 3D world. It does protect us, but when it's running our lives, then it blocks all of the beautiful blessings that we're working towards. It's like a self-sabotaging energy. Anytime you take 2 steps forward, you take 3 back, because that ego flares up and you feel like it's not worth it. It doesn't matter. But it does matter to you. And you got to be honest with yourself about that, Virgo. So I'm going to pull a Shaman Oracle card. 11 on the clock. While I'm shuffling, like, share, and subscribe to the video. We love to have you part of our community. We're over on TikTok where we go live. If you want more information about your particular situation, www.PharaohsTarot.com. All right, we have the Jaguar. The mini pass came out first. So we have the mini pass with the Jaguar and the Beauty Way, okay? And so, yeah, it's time to let your heart lead the way, okay? You're very intelligent. You're very grounded. You're very resourceful. You plan things out really well. But your analytical mind must be balanced out with this heart energy that's going to lead you down the right path. You may see illusions and smokiness, but it's only because you're not being true and honest to yourself about what it is that you really want. And the Jaguar is the protector of the jungle. Okay, they blend into the night. They know when to, they're very silent when they move. So this is about maybe even taking a little silence to kind of go within, because you kind of, I'm hearing like got it out the mud. So a lot of y'all have come from like humble beginnings to blossom, be it like physically, like material wise, or practically, or spiritually, or both. Okay, you've gone through shadow work, you've gone through hard times, and now you're blossoming, and you're very spiritually led. Okay, so allow spirit to help you instead of trying so much to rely on your rational thought, which is important. But right now, I feel like that's sort of running a bit rampant in your life and causing a little bit of confusion and a little bit of haziness here. Yeah, you got the Council as well. Okay, mystical shaman. Some of y'all are very, like I said, very spiritual. But it's time to connect with your roots. So getting out in nature and setting up more time to talk. You're not alone. Maybe you're not asking for help. Maybe praying a bit more, meditating more. You're trying to figure it out on your own, and divine, your angels and ancestors are here like, we got the answer for you. We're right here trying to help you. Okay? So hopefully that was helpful, Virgo. If it was, like, share, subscribe to the video. Follow us over on TikTok as well, where we go live. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. Namaste.